what expert coaches know is that you got to allow, there's certain times where you have to allow your clients to come to their own conclusion, right? Allow them to come to their own conclusion. So what great coaches do is that they'll ask you a specific set of questions strategically, leading you. They already know they want to lead you here. They know you right here. They want to lead you here, right? But they strategically ask you certain things to lead you to the answer by yourself, because they're trying to teach you how to think. For example, I can say, do these things on Instagram, but if Instagram goes away, because I didn't teach them how the philosophy and how and the whys behind it, and the more of the strategy, because I didn't teach them the strategy and I just taught them a bunch of tactics, if Instagram goes away, they don't know what to do. But if I teach you how to think, and I teach you how to do it strategically, I don't give a damn what the next social media platform is. You know the purpose of content. You know why you should be doing certain things, right? Because it's not about the tactics and stuff. It's really to support a strategy. But you gotta teach your people the strategy, and all strategy is really teaching you how to think. Like, it's like teaching people strategy is teaching them how to think. So that's point number one. Right? Teach them how to think. So always keep that in mind. Am I just giving my clients a bunch of tactics? Right? And this also works for like you doing content, you going live. You know, I don't care if you're doing a speaking engagement, like this also works for that. Don't get so caught up in just giving people the tactics and the to-dos. Give people the strategy that teaches them how to think. Because they'll keep that forever, and they'll always remember you. Because you unlock the formula in their mind for how to deal with this situation. The second one is, right, but another quality of becoming a great coach, and I'm going to break this down for you, is share it. Number two is identify their core animal. And I'm gonna remove the assessment. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what this means. Identify their core animal. So there's something that's called, I mean, this is not the legitimate term for it, but basically this is talking about personality behaviors, right? To become a great coach, you got to realize there's different personalities, right? So there's an assessment. This is based off of the DISC assessment. Right? This is based off of DISC. And what your core animal is, and I think ET was using this at one point in time too, but basically he used the idea behind animals, right? That there's 4 dominant types of personalities. There's 4 types of personalities, and realizing that whether you're doing one-on-one coaching, whether you're doing group coaching, you got to realize that people are motivated by different things. So you got to know the people that you're in front of. You know what I mean? Like there's certain people who can, you know, there's some people who are motivated. I remember I had a client one time, and my man was like, yo, coach. He was like, yo, coach, I just need you to curse me out. He's like, yo, like just tell me I ain't nothing. And he was just like he really wanted me to like throw F-bombs at him. Like he wanted me to like curse him out. Right. And for me, like I curse, but like that's not my natural tendency just to go hard, like not like Gary V, right? Like Gary V just go hard on you or something, right? But depending on if the situation calls for it though, right? I know how to communicate to the person that I'm speaking to, right? Now with that, this is gonna take some skill, right? This is not something you're gonna master on this call. However, it's something that I don't want you to be oblivious to it. You know what I'm saying? So understand. So let me give you, so let's go through, and actually this might be a good, I might be able to find it. I'm sure that I can. So it's the DISC assessment. The reason we call it animals is because the DISC has 4 personality types, and there's 4 different types of animals it's just an easier way to kind of understand it. So let me see if I can find it. Let's see. It'll be great if I can find it. Okay. So, oh, here we go. All right. I think these are different. Let me see. All right, these are different. These are different animals, but it's the same thing. Right? These are different animals, but it's the same thing. So let me share this. This is important in becoming a great coach. Like you gotta pay attention to this stuff, right? So, all right. So different type of animals, right? These are representative of different type of people. Now you have one on here. They're calling it the director. They're calling it the director in this framework. A lot of people have different frameworks for how they basically, label the DISC assessment, right? I think so for the animals, one is the lion. The lion, matter of fact, raise your hand if this is more your personality. Raise your hand if this first one is more your personality. So it is, you work quickly, you're more results focused, right? And the way that they do it is they kind of telling you how to handle this person. But your person that likes to be in control, right? So you're like type A personality. You like to make decisions, be a decision maker. You get, if it's like too many options, you know how some people is like, let me weigh all of my options. You're not a person that you don't want too many options. You want a few so you can pick one and go, right? When you talking, when people are talking to you, you like people to get straight to the point, right? Like, you're not really like a small chat type of person. You like the, like maybe you want to get to the point, right? All right. So who has that more of that type of personality? Raise your hand, or virtually raise your hand, right? So that's more like a lion. This one, they got chimpanzees here, but in the animals that I know is flamingo, right? I think E talks about that too. That's, by the way, flamingo is actually, let me make sure this is the right one. Let's see. Yeah. All right. So flamingo, right? So flamingo is more like a social person. So flamingo is another person that likes to work quickly, but you love to tell stories. You love, like, you more like you like connecting with people. You more like a connector, right? You like connecting with people. You like stories. You like jokes. You kind of like, you like to socialize, right? Maybe a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more informal. You're generally cheerful, generally positive, right? We tend to like, what's a good thing? Like, we like experiences. So like, if you like a person, like, you kind of like the experience of something, right? You might have one person who might want to go to a conference because it's like, all right, cool, I want to go there to get this piece of information, right? And this, everybody, we all want to, we go to conferences to get information, but a big part of you going places is because you like the experience of it, right? Which is what they mean when they say treat them like a VIP, like you want to, right? So if you more of a social type of person, raise your hand. If you more of that person, right? Or virtually, right? That's definitely me, right? That's me. And there's no right or wrong with none of this. It's just knowing, it's just kind of knowing or figuring out. And these are just clues of, oh, this might be the type of person that I'm speaking with, right? Then we got an analyzer. An analyzer is more relaxed. An analyzer is, they like to ask a lot of questions, right? They want to, they like to ask a lot of questions. They say give thorough, detailed, and most accurate answers. So this is the type of person. Are you the type of person that likes details? You like the type of person that likes, let me kind of do my research. Let me, kind of put together the facts and the figures and the numbers, right? You're more of that type of person, right? And then you got the nurturer. The nurturer is like the person that, like, super patient. This is a person that really likes, you know, they really care. They care to make sure that like nothing rocks the boat too much, right? You're like, you like harmony. Like if you're the type of person that likes harmony, like you non-confrontational, right? It's you know, you kind of like to get along. You want people to get along. You want it to be chill. You know, you have a lot of empathy. It's a good key indicator, right? You really feel for people.